Tokiwa. Let's go on. Green eyes, blonde hair. A few days later, I went to Yoshiwara behind my mother's back, but... oh, oops. I felt scared, but I wanted to see him and ask what he was truly thinking. With these thoughts in mind, I headed to KIKUYA. After choosing him, I was brought to the parlor room to wait for him there. Then, after sitting in the room for a while, didn't you? I heard someone arguing outside of the room.
What was that just now?
I tried to listen in and observe what was happening outside.
It's my fault? Oh.
Was it Tokiwa-san's voice? Well, yeah, it said Tokiwa there, so obviously it was him. I opened the sliding door and went out of the room. You made eyes at my woman! Some gentlemen that I didn't know and Tokiwa-san were arguing in the garden. The rumor that you've been stripped of your title because you slept with someone else's lady was true.
I didn't do anything like make eyes at your woman. Isn't it that you just weren't attractive enough?
Tokiwa-san scornfully stared at the young gentleman with cold eyes. Just try and say that again! The young gentleman grabbed Tokiwa-san by the collar. He doesn't have a collar. Did you grab him, like, down there? Did you grab him down there, or did you put, like, both of his hands? Like, one there and one there? I think it's really unclear, and I want them to be more specific. If this continues, they'll end up fighting. To stop them,
Oh.
What do I do? I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna just cut him like,
No! Both of you, stop it!
Also, yeah, I'm gonna give her a new voice. So sometime in like the next 1 or 2 chapters, because this voice is not working for my throat. I jumped out in front of Tokiwa-san.
Booty?
What the hell, are you his client? Just then I saw Irawa-san coming this way from the other side of the hallway. The two of you over there, what is this all about? Irawa-san noticed them and sharply raised his voice at him.
Irawa-san!
That was not his voice, what are you guys doing in front of a client? Noticing their unfriendly attitude, Irawa-san walked towards them. Don't get the wrong idea about this, I didn't do anything, he was... I'm not asking whose fault it is, just get back to work right now. Irawa-san directed a sharp look at them and yelled at them in a scolding manner. The young gentleman glared at Tokiwa-san fiercely and then went back inside. Tokiwa, you too!
I was gonna do that anyway, you didn't have to tell me. God.
Tokiwa-san replied in a grumpy tone and then turned to me with a smile.
Let's go, Booty. You came here to see me, right? Yes.
Then I moved with Tokiwa-san to the room.
You once again caught me in a bad situation.
After we went back to the room, Tokiwa-san let out one large sigh and made a bitter face.
Why didn't you tell the truth? He's the one that started the fight by blaming you. Wait, when did you start listening to our conversation? Well, I was waiting for you in the room and happened to hear you guys from outside. See, I'm sorry about that. You came here to see me though. My apologies. I'm sorry to show you such things. No, it's like okay, but why did you fight with him?
Because...
You listened in from the middle of our argument, didn't you? His client fell in love with me. It was nothing more than illusions for me, though. Well, other young men are always holding grudges against me. It's not something to worry about.
Tokiwa-san put on a cool face and sniffed his nose.
But isn't that taboo?
Of course I know it is.
But you can't change the feelings of someone in love, can you? It was the same thing with Takao's client. If this continues, another rumor will spread.
Tokiwa-san looked genuinely bothered and sat down with one of knees straight up. I also sat down and looked at Tokiwa-san's face next to me.
Well, it's just a rumor. If we don't pay any mind, we'll be alright. But if possible, you're the only person that I don't want to believe it, Booty.
Tokiwa-san then suddenly lowered the pitch of his voice and looked at me with diffidence. Diffidence? I don't care about rumors. Those are not supposed to be there.
I'm okay, I understand.
I knew Tokiwa-san wouldn't do such things.
Booty, you believe me. Of course. It's just a rumor, right? Yes, I have no intention of taking someone's woman away from them. When Takawa and I had a problem, I had absolutely no intention of doing that. And I won't doubt you. Thank you. If you believe me, Booty, then I don't care what other people think of me.
Am I his only client? I feel like I might be his only client. And I'm a poor person. Or maybe not poor, but I don't have a lot of money. She said that a few times, so I don't know why she keeps coming here. How can she afford this? I don't... Whatever. Oh, wait, what? Tokiwa-san suddenly hugged me tight.
Huh? Tokiwa-san? To be honest, it doesn't feel good. It does feel good to be wanted, but the best thing is to have someone trust me. Even more so because you're innocent, Booty.
As Tokiwa-san continued to hold me gently, I didn't feel his words were lies.
Stop doing those things. They're not supposed to be there. But if that's so, then why didn't you explain it to him, like, properly? I don't want to do it because it would sound like I'm making excuses. Because it's not cool, you know?
Tokiwa-san's face was absolutely serious. But what he was saying sounded like a child.
Why are you laughing? Sorry, it's just that you said you don't care about rumors, yet you don't want to be uncool. It's just a little funny to me. Of course, even if I reach the top, it's meaningless if I can't see myself as worthy and, like, cool. Why you wanna reach the top so much? Do you wanna know the reason?
I wanna say this one, but... Okay, I'll go with that one.
If you don't want to tell me, Tokiwa-san, then you don't have to, but... I'm not saying I don't want to. I actually want you to know about it. This isn't that story that will make you feel too good to hear it, though.
After Tokiwa-san let out a large sigh, he separated from my body and crossed his legs.
I told you I'm a... Fuck! I told you I'm of mixed blood and that I was born on the mainland, right? Yes. Booty, you told me that my eyes and hair are beautiful, but...
Tokiwa-san looked away, as if it were hard for him to speak.
I actually don't really like these features. Huh? Why? You said that your green eyes and blonde hair are your selling points? On this island, yeah, but on the mainland, it's a different story. Tokiwa-san, did you have a hard time on the mainland?
He calmed his bangs up and started to talk slowly while looking up into the distance. No, he's not. He's looking at you. Just before this, he was looking in the distance, but yeah, whatever.
On the mainland, people look down on those of mixed blood.
More than look down on us, I'd say they hated us. Because of that, I had many bad experiences.
Tokiwa-san! In the end, I was sold to this island and became a gentleman of the night. That's my story. I didn't know that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ask you about such a difficult topic. Hey, stop that! There's no need to make such a depressing face.
Tokiwa-san seemed to care about me, so he said that in a cheery voice.
It's thanks to my blood that you became interested in me and asked me about many things. So I'm really happy about that.
He happily narrowed his eyes that shined beautifully like jade.
Anyway, this appearance that was looked down upon the mainland is my selling point here. So I'm going to stand at the top of KIKUYA with my half foreign blood that was looked down on.
Tokiwa-san said that and threw out his chest with confidence.
What do you think? Wouldn't it be cool if I could actually pull that off? Tokiwa-san!
Despite this tough situation, Tokiwa-san still talked about his dream with a smile on his face. He looked very bright to me, and not just because he was super pale. He looked brighter than his beautiful eyes and blonde hair and his super white skin, like I mentioned several times.
Yes, it's a wonderful dream! Right? I thought you'd say that. But why did you tell me this story?
Oh my god, Well, obviously you wanted someone to listen, but... Is there a reason?
Am I special?
Let's go with the top.
Am I special to you, Tokiwa-san? Special? Yeah, you certainly are. Oh, and this isn't a gentleman's trick or flattery, don't get it wrong.
He insisted this with a serious look on his face, so I nodded without a second thought.
Because you believe me. You're the first person that didn't doubt me, even after hearing the rumors. Oh. That's because I'm innocent and naive. Just like you've said, like several times. But Booty doesn't get it. Booty doesn't understand.
My eyes were fixed on Tokiwa-san's smile. Before, I thought his face was just beautiful, but now I could see something totally different. Tokiwa-san. All the while the time passed by, Tokiwa-san came with me to the entrance of the shop to see me off.
I'm sorry for only talking about my miserable story today. Quickly forget about my meaningless past and come here again.
What kind of sentence is that? He's so cute though. I like his tragic backstory. Actually. It kind of makes sense.
No, I was happy to hear your story today. You really are a kind girl, Booty.
As he said that in a hushed voice, there was something lonely about Tokiwa-san's smile.
See you again. Yes, good night.
Tokiwa-san watched me for a long time after I left the shop. I didn't know that the friendly and kind Tokiwa-san had such a past.
And yet he can still smile like that.
Tokiwa-san. Before I knew it, I could no longer contain my growing attraction to him.
And I wasted all my money.
And as I headed back home along the night road that had few people on it,
Wow. Oh.
I heard what seemed like a man's scream come from a back street. Indeed, that was a manly scream.
What was that voice just now? It sounds dangerous.
I suddenly felt scared and rushed home. What? We're gonna end it? Here? Just like that? Okay? Fine? Whatever.
Boop.
Canaria. Chapter 5, The Cannery. But you know what? I think 4 chapters with one person at a time is enough. So